Hello, grade 10. Welcome back to our English class. In your course of learning, you were taught of how to identify main idea and its supporting details, and that it has helped you in writing your long compositions. The main idea is the central or most important idea in a paragraph or passage. It states the purpose and sets the direction of passage. Major and minor details of the passage provide the added information to make sense of a main idea. This time, we'll focus on writing the main idea in a research called as position statement or thesis statement. Also, you will be able to determine ways of presenting or stating the significance of a study or research. The first topic for this week's episode is entitled Writing Position Statement, and I got this lecture from Schools Division Office of Pasig City. For the most essential learning competency, you are expected to compose a research report on a relevant social issue. Position statement or thesis statement for your research is not much different from the long composition. Your position statement may be called your working hypothesis, your thesis statement, or your argument. At this point, you might be asking, what is a position statement or a thesis statement? When we say position statement or thesis statement, it is a complete sentence that expresses your position on a given topic. It is never a question. It could be the answer to a question. Since it is the main statement of your entire research, it should express a complete thought and be a complete sentence. The position statement is asserting an opinion or idea, so it should not be a question. Remember to always take a stand and provide insights on the topic. And now, let us take an example of a weak position statement. Cancan is a popular vacation spot in Mexico. Let us find out why this statement is considered to be weak. This would not be considered a good position statement because it is only expressing a fact. It does not reflect the writer's opinion or attitude on Cancan. This position statement does not give the writer very much to explain or prove in his or her research. And now, let us have a strong position statement for this. Cancan is one of the best vacation spots in Mexico because of its comfortable climate and proximity to some well-known archaeological sites. Let us find out why it is considered to be a strong position statement. This would be a much better position statement because it expresses how the writer feels about Cancan. This position statement requires the writer to explain how and why going to Cancan is a good choice for visitors. When we say position statement, it is not simply a topic, rather it narrows down your topic to a specific focus of investigation. The position statement requires a substantial thought and development before you start writing the paper. A good position statements express a writer's opinion or attitude on a particular topic, and it doesn't just state the topic itself. Let us have this example. The topic is alcohol consumption is bad for a person's health. Based on the recently mentioned topic, the possible position statement might be high levels intake have damaging effects on your individual health, such as unwanted weight gain, an increased risk of heart disease, and liver difficulties. Let us now have the second example. The topic is exercise is a healthy activity. Based on the recently mentioned topic, here is the thesis statement. People should include exercise to their daily routine because it not only keeps a person's body healthy, but also lessens the risk of health complications. Let us now study the given position statement. The AIDS crisis in Africa remains largely ignored by many Americans due to remnants of racist attitudes about the continent, religious-based bigotry towards those with AIDS, and widespread perception of the area as an important to American economic security. A claim or position contains the main idea that controls the content of the research. On the other hand, when we say subpoints or subtopics, this contains key elements that could then be developed. It also helps the reader know how the research will be organized. In the given example, the subpoints or subtopics presented are the following. Number 1, remnants of racist attitudes about the continent. Number 2, religious-based bigotry towards those with AIDS. And number 3, widespread perception of the area as an important to American economic security. Please be reminded that a position statement is not a purpose statement or a statement of organization. It should not be a list. Avoid. In this paper, I will discuss the reasons why AIDS crisis in Africa remains largely ignored. And now, let us have the structure of a position statement. Your thesis should include 3 components: what, how, and why. For what, it refers to your claim about the topic. How can you tell a strong claim from a weak one? A strong claim takes a stand. A strong claim justifies, promotes the discussion. A strong claim expresses one main idea. A strong claim is specific. A strong claim is arguable. For how, this refers to the events, ideas, sources that you choose to prove your claim. For why, the significance of your idea in terms of understanding your position as a whole. answers the dreaded "so what" question. Let us now have the significance of the study. This is the part of the research report that explains why your research was needed. It is a justification of the importance of your work and the impact it has on your research field, its contribution to new knowledge, and how others will benefit from it. Here are the tips in writing the significance of the study. First and foremost, refer to the problem statement. In writing the significance of the study, always refer to the statement of the problem. This way, you can clearly define the contribution of your study. To simplify, your research should answer this question: what are the benefits or advantages of the study based on the statement of the problem? Number 2, write it from general to particular. Determine the specific contribution of your thesis study to society as well as to the individual. Write it deductively, starting from general to specific. Start your significance of the study broadly, then narrowing it out to a specific group or person. This is done by looking into the general contribution of your study, such as its importance to society as a whole, then move towards its contribution to individuals as yourself as a researcher. We are done for this topics episode. For your written task, write a position statement and statement of the problem of your research report on a relevant social issue. That's all for this episode. This is Ma'am Fanny Luna signing off. Happy learning. Keep safe, everyone.